will meet with top business executives. He's also expected to hold private talks with the CEOs of Apple, Microsoft and IBM. The next day, President Xi will visit the headquarters of plane maker Boeing and tour its Everett factory. He's set to attend a private dinner at the home of Bill Gates. The Chinese president is also expected to deliver a speech at a round table where 15 chief executives of prominent U.S. companies and the same number from China will participate. Those companies come from a broad cross-section of industries, including internet giants such as Apple, Microsoft and Facebook, and China's Alibaba, Baidu and Tencent, as well as representatives of banks, food companies and steel and construction companies. CEOs from the two countries are expected to raise concerns about gaining greater access to each other's markets. They will also exchange views on China's efforts to push through economic reforms to bolster sustainable growth. Our correspondent Jessica Stone has more details.
Consider this. Washington State actually sends a quarter of all of its exports to the nation of China. So there is a major trade relationship between the nation of China and the state of Washington that accounts for thousands of jobs here, as well as billions of dollars in trade, 29 billion just last year alone. President Xi Jinping has some personal connections to the city of Tacoma. He was here in 1993 as a party official from the city of Fuzhou, and he came back in 1994, signed the Sister Cities Agreement between Fuzhou and between Tacoma. Now he will come back and try to meet with some of the same people he met more than 20 years ago. He's also going to take First Lady Peng Liyuan and tour a local high school, Lincoln High School, where he will also meet with students and teachers that have been part of an exchange program there. And we'll be following President Xi Jinping's historic visit all week from here in Seattle, then in Washington, D.C., followed up by his first-time speech for a Chinese leader at the United Nations General Assembly on Monday, September 28th. Jessica Stone, CCTV, Seattle.